Okay, so let's first again sketch the reciprocal, the cosine version of this graph first. So I'm going to write cosine. I know I have to factor this out, so let's factor that out, and I get x minus pi over, right? I get pi over 6, so that if I multiply it back in, I get pi over 3. Alright, so it's got an amplitude of 3, a reflection on the x-axis, a phase shift of pi over 6, period is pi, and vertical shift of 1. Okay, so let's do a rough outline. So it's got a vertical shift of 1, so I'm going to make it a little bit bottom heavy. So if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, amplitude is 3, so it's going to go up to 4. So that's the middle. This is the max. This is the minimum. It's got a phase shift of pi over 6. So it's going to start. Okay, it's going to start. Let's say that's pi over 6 right there, and we finish at pi. So we need, let's say, 6 of these to get to pi. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pi, and this is going to be then 7 pi over 6. Okay, so where's the middle? So here's the middle. It should be, right, pi. From here you should go 3 steps of pi over 6. That's pi over 2. Where's a quarter? Right, quarter is going to be pi over 4. Normally it's pi over 4 if the period is pi, but we have to add pi over 6 to that. So we get 12. This is 3 plus 2, so it's 5 pi over 12. So it's not a nice number. That's why I had to actually calculate that, 5 pi over 12. I couldn't just count it up. Okay, and then normally it's going to be 3 pi over 4. We have to add pi over 6 to that to get the 3/4 point. Okay, about there. And again, it's 12. It's 9 pi. And plus 2 pi, that's 11 pi over 6. 11 pi over 6. Alright, so it's got a reflection. So here it's going to be middle. Here it's also going to be middle. It's going to start from the bottom. Here it's going to be, right, it's going to be exactly the maximum. Okay. Alright, so wherever the original graph, right, this right here would have been 0, but it's been shifted up. Wherever the 0 is, it's not going to be a vertical asymptote. So the cosecant graph right here, the maximum will be a minimum, and we'll approach the asymptote like this. Here's a minimum, so it's going to be a maximum, and approach the asymptote. Minimum, so it's going to be a maximum, right? The red is our final answer, the red part. Of course, this continues, right? It'll go up and down like this.